Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the RFL Legends Dynasty. We have Coach Monarch, head coach of the Towson Tigers, going up against Coach Wad and the Montana Grizzlies. This is a non-conference matchup. I apologize. Keep it very simple tonight. No cams, no ticker. We're just going to play good old-fashioned football here at the RFL Legends Dynasty. So Towson's going to get the ball to start. They are 1-1 on the season. If you're new here, these rosters are exactly the same. We have 16 users in this dynasty, all custom teams, all FCS schools, and we are currently in week number, I think this is week 4 or week 5 of season 1. Monarch going to start with the pistol. It's going to be a handoff to Haynes up the middle. He's going to be picking up 5 yards, and Nick Haynes is injured with, looks like a chest injury, so nothing, I don't imagine anything serious. He'll probably set out a few plays and then come back. But regardless, we're watching from Coach Wad's point of view, coach of the Montana Grizzlies. And we're going with 11 personnel again. And we've got a false start now. I thought actually probably should have been offsides if you ask me, or a neutral zone infraction. But that's beside the points. After a positive play on first down, we're going to back it up and look at 2nd and 10. Jason, Prodigy, how's the audio game sound? My sound pretty good. If I need to change anything, just let me know. Sticking with 11 personnel, trips to the left side. Kent back to pass. No one really open. Tries to roll out, but the D-end is there. Ball's going to fall incomplete. Monarchs immediately looking at a 3rd and 10. Monarch is known to kind of escape the pocket a little bit. We're going to be going with a 5-wide set here for this 3rd down. It's going to be a quick throw to Dunmore. He's got the first down and more. He's going to be pushed out of bounds at the 48-yard line. I think that was just kind of a blown assignment there from what I could tell pre-snap. The guy that was responsible for the flats was actually lined up, head up on the center. Gave a wide open zone for Monarch to take advantage of, which he did. Can't back the pass again. Going to his right again. Going to be hit as he throws. And I think Wad may have a little sniffle that Monarch is going to escape the pocket and roll right quite a bit. So we'll keep an eye on number 88 and see how big of an impact he has on this game. 38 seconds off the clock, 2nd and 10. Towson at the minus 48-yard line. Can't back to pass for the 3rd time this drive. He's got his back out of the backfield. It's Daniels. He makes a man miss. He's down the left sideline, 25-20, 15, pushed out of bounds at the 13-yard line. And Nathan Kent, 61 yards already on the day. And Towson is now in the red zone at the plus 13 with just over 7 minutes to play in the first quarter. Sticking with 11 personnel. Can't back to pass again. Wad brings pressure, throws, ball incomplete. Had a man open, but just a little bit of pressure forced Kent to airmail the ball just a hair. Looks like maybe missed his receiver by about a step. And now we're going back to the 5 wide. Going to be a cover 2 look here from Montana. 6:46 to play. Kent making a few adjustments. He's going to immediately roll out to his right again. Ball's caught, but out of bounds. So close to a touchdown there. And now instead it's going to be 3rd and 10. We'll see how Monarch elects to play this. Is he going to play it safe and take his points, or try to keep the drive going? 5 on the play clock. Kent, back to pass. Has a man. It's Schaefer. He's going to be brought down a few yards short. 4th and 3 now. Decision-making time for the Tigers. Kent passed for 563 yards, 7 touchdowns so far through 2 games. 78% completion percentage. Doesn't make many mistakes. Doesn't let the ball hit the ground a lot either. And it looks like Towson is going to go for it here to start the game. Four-man front for Montana. Kent back to pass. Has a man open. I don't see the last name, but that is a touchdown for Towson. And they will take a 7-0 lead. Zay Perkins with his, I don't believe that was 5th catch on the day. So we're going to go with his 5th catch of the season and first touchdown catch of the season for him as well. Towson 7-0 early. So Montana's going to get the ball to start at the 15-yard line. Wad going to be running his patented 2-back offense. Loves the split backfield from the gun. Not afraid to mix in some other formations as well, but definitely 20 or 21 personnel heavy from the Grizz. Again, this is a non-conference matchup. Montana in the Mountain West. Towson in the Mid-American. Sloan going to get the carry to start. He's going to break one tackle, but then brought down after picking up 7 yards. It's only his 6th rushing attempt of the season for the RB2 for the Grizzlies. Blorp back to pass. It's a screen. It's Sloan. He's got it on the right side. Cuts inside and going to be brought down at the 41-yard line. Beautiful screen call there to the field. Tommy Blord, last game, 18 for 21, 284, and 3 touchdowns. I think that was against Air Force. No, that was against Tennessee State. So Montana started the season with a loss to Wichita State, then beat Air Force in a nail-biter, and then won pretty handily against Tennessee State a few days ago. Blord on the speed option. Pitches to Hall. He's not going to gain anything. Stopped by Alfred Thomas, a real linebacker. Now 2nd and 10 coming up for the Grizzlies. Blort back to pass. This is a mesh out of the backfield from the backs. It's going to be Fry. Catches it down to the 37-yard line in plus territory. And Montana's looking to try to tie this thing up as we reach pretty much the halfway point in the first quarter. Seen a lot of passing so far. Not very many runs. I think maybe 1 run play each. So we'll see if these teams go to a more ground attack or if we stick with the passing game all day. Page going in motion right to left. It's going to be a handoff to Hale. He's going to run into the back of his own lineman. And Gary Hale going to be brought down after gaining 1 yard. So 2nd and a long way to go. Montana is setting it 2-1. I think this is their last non-conference game for the season. Still have to face all three users in Sacramento State, Montana State, and Portland State. But the RPO to, I think that was Fry again. Will finds his back out of the backfield. It was. Now 3rd and 5 coming up here for the Grizzlies. We saw Towson burn one of his 4th down attempts earlier in the game. So we'll see if Montana makes this 2-down territory as well. Only 5 yards to go. Definitely a very manageable 1st down situation to grab here. Blort back to pass. Has a man open. It's Peterson. He's going to pick up about 12 yards and a 1st down on an out route. Good catch there. Tightly covered. And Demetrius Peterson, contested specialist, as you can see, showing it off there. Blort back to pass, was trying to find Hill out of the backfield. But this time it's the mock linebacker, Rodney Rowan, with the deflection in the backfield, actually. So now 2nd and 10 coming up for the Grizzlies. Fry going in motion, going to be a lead blocker for the running back. And he's going to throw late. Ball's going to fall incomplete. I'm surprised they didn't get called for an illegal man downfield there. Now 3rd and 10 coming up. We've got 10 personnel on the field now. Fry, the lone setback. Blort back to pass, looking over the middle, finds McGowan. He's going to be brought down at the 2-yard line. You could tell Wad was working through his progressions there. Found McGowan late over the end zone. Now 1st and goal from the 2. Split backs in the backfield. Hale is going to get the carry. He's going to cut inside and pushed into the end zone. And Montana is going to tie the game up with just over a minute to play in the 1st quarter.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
So Towson's going to take over at the 25-yard line. All right, 1st and 10, 90 seconds to play in the 1st quarter. 11 personnel again for Towson. Ten on the play clock. Kent back to pass again. No one open, under pressure, throws incomplete. Had a comeback open late, but the pressure got there. And about right on cue. Normally you have about 4 seconds to get your get through the progressions, get the ball out, or the pressure's there. And that's exactly what happened there. That 4th second hit. Pressure was there. Ball falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. Kent back to pass again. Red zone. Sorry, corner calling the play. Red zone corner from the halfback. Daniels makes the catch. And Ike Daniels goes up, climbs the ladder, grabs it, and ball falls complete. I'm sorry. I'm way zoned out right now, apparently. Need to lock in. Sticking with 11 personnel. Looks like Monarch's going to flip the formation. 5 on the play clock. It's going to be a handoff to Daniels around the right side. He's got the edge. He makes the linebacker miss. He is pushed out of bounds by the third level defender. Does cross the 50, however. So now they are back in plus territory. $15 to go, 7 on the play clock. Kent back to pass. Has running back open, but ball falls incomplete. Just a step too far in front. And Kent actually probably would have had a potential touchdown had he thrown the corner to the right side. Probably going to hate himself when he watches that one back on film. But regardless, it's 2nd and 10. Can't go get the handoff on the RPO as we approach the end of the first quarter. Nick Haynes showing already a little bit of wear and tear. 7 all, end of 1. All right, 7 on the play clock already. Sticking with the trips formation from 11 personnel. Got to get the ball snapped. He does. Can't back to pass. And he throws back, breaks the Cardinals in, but it works out for him. And Nathan Kent has eclipsed the 100-yard mark already on the first pass of the second quarter. Now 10 on the play clock again. Kent making a few adjustments at the line. It's going to be a handoff to Daniels up the middle. And he's going to pick up 12 yards on the carry there. So now 1st and goal from the 9 for the Tigers. It's going to be an RPO. And Schaefer makes a man miss by really just running towards the pylon, and Towson is going to walk in for a touchdown and make this a 14-7 game with 6:45 to play in the second. All right, so Montana is going to take over from the 13-yard line. Boy, definitely not scared to bring the ball out. Hasn't really worked out in his favor yet. 3 on the play clock. Blort back to pass. Going to be a screen pass to Sloan again. Monarch, pretty sure I saw his corner just bolt straight from the sideline. It must be a backfield. Sorry, Fry and Hale. Hale's getting the handoff. He's rumbling, stumbling his way 13 yards for a first down. Now the hurry-up offense for Montana. Hale going in motion. Blort has a man open. It is Peters, I believe. Can't really tell the last name on that one. Page, I'm sorry. Now Blort sticking with the hurry-up in the same formation. Has a man open out of the backfield. This time it's Hale. He spins upfield and going to be brought down, picking up 15, 16 yards. And Montana again staying with the hurry-up offense. 5:33 to play. Going to be a handoff to Fry. He cuts up, and he's going to pick up 4 yards on the first down carry. And again with the hurry-up. Hope Montana can handle this pacing. Fry gets the carry on the speed option. Using Hale as a lead blocker there. Now 3rd and 3. Coming up from the 28-yard line. Blort with a beautiful pass there to Hale on the RPO slide. And picking up just enough for a first down. So Montana from the 22 with about halfway through the second quarter. Gary Hale with his second catch of the day. Blort going to fake the handoff and going to throw short to Page up the sideline. He's got the first down. He's going to be knocked out of bounds after gaining 12 yards. Beautiful footwork there on the sideline. Even better ball there by Blort to throw on the run. Sticking with the two backs, it's Hill and Sloan. Blort, no one open, moving around in the pocket. Gonna take off running, but gonna be brought down at the line of scrimmage, so I'm not counting it as a sack. RPO bubble is going to be thrown to Foreman. He's going to break a tackle with a beautiful stiff arm and walk into the end zone. And Montana going to tie this game up at 14. Towson once again starting at the 25-yard line. There'll be a handoff to Ike Daniels up the middle. He's breaking a tackle. He's at the 45, 50, 40, 30. He could be gone. 20, 15, 10. Trying to kill a little bit of time on his way to the end zone. Ike Daniels with a 75-yard touchdown run puts him at 160 all-purpose yards here in the first half. His first time finding pay dirt. And Towson, just like that, back up by 7. A lot of games always come down to who wins the middle 8. And Montana has a perfect opportunity here to score, tie the game, and then get the ball to start the second half and take the lead. Four on the play clock. Montana starting at the 25. It's going to be held up the middle. He cuts left. He's going to be picking up 9 yards. And they gave him the first. Wow, okay. So 1st and 10 now coming up. .30 seconds to play before the 2-minute warning. And the Grizzlies trailing by 7. It's going to be a handoff to Fry around the right side. He breaks the tackle on the spin move and is brought down at the 39-yard line. So 2nd and 6 coming up. Montana immediately back to the hurry up. I don't think we've seen too much man coverage from Towson. And Fry's going to catch it on the 2nd down throw. He's going to get brought down at the +38. A huge catch and run there out of the backfield. And looks like that could probably be the final play before we hit the 2-minute warning. It is. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Tigers lead by 7. Montana already has 6 QB pressures. A lot of that being aided by Monarchs' basically inability to stay inside the pocket. Blurt quick throw to Page on the stick route. He's going to pick up 4 yards. I don't know if Watt is intentionally chewing clock. But 4 on the play clock. Blurt, another halfback screen to Hale. He's not going to get very much. Nothing actually. Brought down at the line of scrimmage. So now 3rd and 6 coming up. With a minute to play in the first half. Montana is trailing by 7. They do get the ball to start the second half. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you're not, tell your girlfriend to. Blurt back to pass. Has a man, but ball falls incomplete. And Montana looks like they're going to elect to go for this. I wouldn't kick a 50-yarder either with this kicker. That was a duck pass anyway. What a terrible ball. He could have put it in a bucket. Would have been a huge play there for the Grizzlies. So 4th and 6. Very manageable. Blurt back to pass. Has a man. It's the running back out of the backfield. Held. Picks up a block, but not going to be held long enough. He's brought down at the 10-yard line. A beautiful read there by Coach Wad to find the running back quickly out of the backfield. It was a called corner route, but thrown almost like a seam or a quick wheel. Corner jumped to flat, and they opened it up. Now 1st and goal from the 10. We'll see what they elect to do here. It's going to be a handoff to Sloan. He's around the left side. He spins upfield, brought down at the 6-yard line. Now 38 seconds to play. Up the middle, going to be brought down at the 3-yard line. So 3rd and goal. Wide open touchdown, but will it stand? It will. Defensive holding. Montana ties the game up with 10 seconds to play in the first half.
The kicker is on for the extra point. The extra point is good. That's how it begins. At 21 apiece. Number 48 set to advance on the football.
Now, last time we saw Monarch with the ball, a 75-yard touchdown run is how he found the end zone. But with 10 seconds left to go in the first half, I don't imagine he takes that same approach here. 5 wide, can't throw in short to Donahue, I think it was. He's pushed out of bounds. Dunmore, I'm sorry. Need a roster sheet.
Second down coming up.
Can't back to pass. Going to be throwing deep, but won't have the time. He's going to be brought down, and Montana with, I think, their first sack of the day to end the first half.
Number 29 set to kick it off.
So Montana, after putting together a drive to tie the game in the first half, we're going to get the ball to start the second. Blort, play action. No one really open. Going to be under pressure, throws the ball away. Able to avoid the intentional grounding. Second and 10 coming up for the Grizzly. Going to be a man open. It's Peterson down the left sideline. Going to be picking up 22 yards. And brought down at the 47.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Fry going to go in motion, looking to be a lead blocker on the speed option play if it doesn't change. 5 on the play clock. It is going to be the speed option. It's going to be a pitch to Hale immediately. He's going to cut inside and unable to get a block from his receiver or the offensive tackle there. And what could have been a touchdown is resulting in a 9-yard gain. So now second and 1 coming up for Montana. Hell in motion, going to be a handoff to Sloan up the middle. He's breaking a tackle, brought down from behind. And about a 15-yard gain there for Sloan. Minute and a half off the clock already. Wide staying with the 20 personnel. Under pressure, screen was open, but the pressure was too fast. Trey Burch credited with the QB pressure and knockdown there. Ball falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the plus 34. This is technically field goal range, but with the way our kickers are, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Watt avoid it at all costs. And a quick little tactical timeout here. So 6:12 to play, 2nd and 10 from the plus 34. 5 on the play clock, double mug look. It's going to be play action. The pressure gets there, and it's a fumble, and Burch has it. Burch at the 35, 30, 25, 20. Mama, there goes that man. Burch with a scoop and score, and how quickly this game turns on its head. Montana had an opportunity to take their first lead of the game. Instead, Towson with a scoop and score, taking the lead yet again, their 4th time in the lead this game.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And Towson with a 28-21 lead. So far, this game we've seen Coach Watt and Montana live in the split backs, the 20 personnel. We've seen a healthy dose of Fry, Sloan, and Hill. Blort with a pretty consistent passing game. But can they get it going here in the second half? Towson, on the other hand, with Nathan Kent, has put together 2 really good drives, and then, of course, 2 big plays has kind of been the difference maker in this game. A 75-yard rushing touchdown, and then a scoop and score from basically their side of the 50. Now has them up 7. But still 14 minutes left to play in this game. Nonetheless, we are in for a barn burner. Blort back to pass. Man out of the backfield. It's Hale. Brought down after gaining 8 yards. TJ Sands with his 3rd tackle of the day. Blort now officially has the cold icon. That was never a good sign, but Hale's going to get the carry this time after getting the reception and first down, gaining 1.5 yards, so 30 inches coming up. Brought back to the hurry up. Blort back to pass. Hits Fry out of the backfield, and he's going to pick up a first down. And they will start from the 44 here when the chains reset. And everybody in tight, see if he can't hit Fry on the wheel right out of the backfield. Really no one open. Blort was dropped back 25 yards. It's Foreman. He makes a man miss right at the catch. And he's going to be brought down at the 31. A good ball there by Blort. Had to throw it about 20 yards to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Fry and Hill in the backfield. Fry gets the carry around the right side, trying to get the edge. Able to pick up 4 yards. 2nd and 6 from the 27. It's going to be an RPO throw, incomplete. Don't know exactly what happened there. Don't know if that was on Warp or on Sloan. Regardless, ball incomplete. Okay, it looks like he may have hit that backer DN. That was the read man. Nonetheless, 3rd and 6. Warp has a man on the corner. Green ball intercepted. It's Sands. And Sands is headed the other way. He gets a block. He's down the right sideline. He's got the offensive lineman to beat. He will do so. 30, 35, 20, 15, 10, 5. Back-to-back defensive scores for Towson. Might be the edge they need to potentially put this game on ice. Montana, 2 second-half turnovers. And they now find themselves down 14 halfway through the 3rd quarter. So what can Montana do on their 3rd possession of the 2nd half? They're going to find Hale out of the backfield. He makes a few men miss, and he's gone 25-20. Hale with a beautiful answer there. Montana says, I'll give you 2, but I'm going to get 1 right back. And now they are back down 7. Just as quick as, basically, within 2 minutes of them giving Towson and Coach Monarch 2 scores, they were right back in this game. Towson, again, going to start their possession from the 25-yard line. I'm curious to see if we see either, Wide not really in a position to, but Monarch. Could we see him maybe start to kind of chew some clock a little bit? I think he likes to manually chew it, always letting the play clock get low and late on him. He's going to pause, make a little bit of an adjustment, it seems. So Monarch is apparently having a couple of controller issues. Well, we're going to get that all sorted out and get back to the action here. Only 6 people watching? It's a 1-score game. There's 70 points on the board. And we've still got a quarter and a half left. Appreciate you guys that are tuned in, though. 5 on the play clock. Camp back to pass. Going to throw the corner route, and it's going to fall incomplete. Another tight sideline throw there as you're checking out the top passing yards this season. Drew Pine from Bowling Green leading the way with just under 1,600 yards. You would see Chance Wilson from Montana State up there, but somebody decided to give us back-to-back bye weeks. Kent, Bubble, Perkins, Reading the block, but that corner made a hell of a play there. And Nathan Kent, 136 yards today so far, does have a one-score lead to kind of hang on to. And that halfback corner route is going to fall incomplete. We've seen a ton of halfback corner routes, some wide open, some overthrows, some touchdowns between the two teams here today. We saw Ike Daniels with a beautiful 75-yard touchdown run earlier. We've seen Montana mixing in 3 running backs on their rotation. And now we've got a very, very close formation there, but Daniel's going to get the carry again. His 4th carry of the day. He's going to pick up, I think, 14 yards there. Now, 1st and 10 from midfield. Five wide set again for Monarch. Sticking with his bread and butter from this formation. Going to find Reynolds on the zig. And another first down for Towson. Daniel's going to get the carry again. He's going to pick up 8 yards this time. Now 2nd and 2 coming up for the Tigers. Now in field goal range. And again, if you missed the discussion at the beginning, both these guys do have the exact same roster in terms of attributes and overalls. So we kind of know what the other team is working with. But all these different schemes and who's playing who based on longevity of trying to build for the future is obviously coming into play. Can't throw it over the middle late. It's Neal, spins, makes a man miss, brought down from behind at the 1-yard line. Nathan Kent, definitely a very mobile quarterback and can throw it on the run. Both these guys using the backfield creator archetypes with Blorp and Kent. With the I formation, Towson going to hand the ball off to Daniels. Thought about going over the top, but hitting the backfield before he could do so. Lost a yard. Now 2nd goal from the 3. All right, 30 seconds to play. 10 personnel on the field for Towson. Can't back to pass. It's a screen. It's a halfback angle screen, but Wad snuffed it out. And that ball is going to fall incomplete. A little bit of pressure there on Kent. Third and goal from the 3. Towson probably in 2-down territory here. I don't know exactly rule-wise if he can go for it. But we will cross that bridge when we get there. And ball's a ball! Oh my God, he was almost intercepted, and that could have once again, as Prodigy alluded to in the chat earlier, one play can flip this game on its head. That ball should have been intercepted 99 times out of 100, and the one time it shouldn't have is what happened. Wad can't catch a break from the scoop and score on the strip sack to the pick six shortly after, and then the dropped interception. Just not much going his way right now. And Monarch, I don't know if that was on purpose or not.
Number 29 on the field goal.
Kicks up, kick is good, and Monarch and the Towson Tigers extend their lead to 10 as we get late in the third quarter. So Boyer back to pass, trailing by 10. Got another corner route. This time it's the tight end, McGowan. I think it was tight end. We haven't really called his name much here today. Yeah, sorry. Boyer hits Fry out of the backfield. He's going to break a tackle, but only able to gain 2 yards, and we've reached the end of the third quarter. All right, 8 minutes to play. Wide, looking to avoid his second loss of the season. Monarch looking for his second win. Page in motion, right to left, back to the right. It's a speed option. It's Hale. He spins a little prematurely. Able to gain 8 yards now, 13 inches wide. Trailing by 10, can go for it on every fourth down this quarter should he choose to do so. Towson, I think they might have one more fourth down attempt. Not 100% sure. Hale in motion to the right out of the backfield. It's going to be read beautifully by the Towson defense. Monarch's user took away the screen on the outside, and then the corner and I think a backer from Towson collapsed on the give and dropped him for a 2-yard loss. Now 4th and 3 could potentially be the game here. Boyer back to pass, has a man open. It's Hale out of the backfield. He cuts inside, cuts right, cuts left. Hale picking up a huge gain there, his 7th catch of the day, and he's going to be brought down inside the red zone.
At the 19-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
6.5 minutes to play now. Blurt back to pass again. It's going to be a screen. It's going to be snuffed out by the DN for Towson. Montana down by 10, but he's picked up 22 first downs and held the ball for a vast majority of the game, almost double the amount of time with Towson. But when you throw in 2 defensive touchdowns, that's why you find yourself with a 2-score lead here in the 4th quarter. Montana needs a score and a stop. Hale and Fry in the backfield. Both empty out, but he finds Page over the middle. Page going to pick up 12 yards as Blorp has eclipsed the 400 mark. And right back to the hurry-up offense. Under 6 to play now. First and goal from the 8. Page in motion, right to left. Going to be a handoff to Hale. He's going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage. Trey Birch, who had the scoop and score earlier, credited with the tackle for loss there. And the thing about the hurry-up is it can play in your favor as long as it's working, but the second you use it just a bit too much, favor goes immediately to the defense. Blurt back to pass. Has a man open. It's Page out of the... Oh, and he dropped it. The diving catch falls incomplete. A little late getting out of the break there. A good ball there by Tommy Blort. The ball does fall incomplete. Would have been a touchdown. Page was inside the end zone. But we'll see what they do here on 3rd and goal. We got bunch formation. Has a man open on the corner route. It's Foreman. He is going to get it with 2 feet in. A no-doubter touchdown there. Michael Foreman makes this a 1-score game with 5:06 to play in the 4th. All right, 5:06 to play, 7 on the play clock. We'll see if Monarch tries to choose some clock here. I'd expect nothing less. It's going to be a handoff to Ike Daniels on 1st down. He's going to gain a yard. Boy, with all 3 timeouts, very, very doable situation to come back and win this for sure. Those zones aren't accurate. I think they are, though. And Monarch's going to make him pay Neal on just a quick out route, a freshman. 2nd catch of the day, averaging 20 yards per catch so far. Manually draining this clock down, making some minor adjustments at the line of scrimmage. And he's going to call a timeout as the play clock got down to 2. 3:54 to play in the 4th. It's going to be an RPO. Kent has a man, but ball sails over his head. Now 2nd and 10. That plays in favor of Montana with the clock stopping. Back to the 5 wide now. We're probably going to see, if I had to guess, we're going double zigs. Quick rollout, throw to number 10 or 12 in the flats on the right side. We'll see if Watt is able to pick up on it. Wasn't a zig, it was an out route. But regardless, he's going to throw back across the middle of the field, and it's going to be another 1st down for Towson. Zay Perkins. .312 to play now. Play clock down under 10. It's going to be an RPO. The quarterback keeps it. It's Nathan Kent. He's got a wide open hole. And will he be brought down? He will. But not until he picks up about 20 yards there. And Towson just a few plays away from putting this game on ice. Montana read the play like a book. But Kent with an elite level pull there. It's going to be Daniels around the left side. He's going to be brought down after gaining 2 yards.
Brings up second down.
And we have hit the 2-minute warning, 2nd and 8 when we return. Montana still all 3 timeouts. Cannot allow another first down or this game is over. A huge 2nd and 3rd down coming up. On top of that, you've also got Towson still in field goal range. 5 wide, quick rollout, zig to the right. And a beautiful comeback route there to Charlton, and that's probably going to be the game. A beautiful ball there by Nathan Kent to put this thing on ice. As we have the clock ticking down. Montana does still have all 3 timeouts, but I think the game is pretty much out of reach. I'll know more here how Wadd's going to play this. And Towson, yeah, letting that play clock go all the way down. I think it is mathematically impossible. I also think Wadd could potentially be just kind of taking the L already at this point. Wouldn't be surprised to see Monarch try to score once just to try to get something going his way to kind of ice this thing just a little bit more and really put the final nail in the coffin. Second and 10 now, sticking with 11 personnel. We've got trips to the field on the left side. Kent has a man open. It's Neal, and that's going to do it. Towson extending their lead back to 2 scores. And that will be the final nail in the coffin. Wouldn't be surprised to see Montana just kind of run this clock out here. On paper, this was going to be a good game, and that's exactly what it was. Had a little bit of everything. Thought we were about to see a kickoff return touchdown. Wadd not going to just give up on it. Still all 3 timeouts. There is still a chance.
On the double.
71 seconds left. 3 timeouts. Blurt back to pass. Has a man, overthrows him. A beautiful play design there on the drag and go. Ball does fall incomplete. Would have been a huge gain there for Montana. Blurt back to pass. That one really open, going to throw late to the page over the middle. Going to be clipped by the safety, and we're going right into the hurry up. Looks like it's a late night there in Maryland. I'm sure these fans are ready to get to sleep, but we're not quite there yet. McGowan breaking tackles on the quick throw. Going to be pushed out of bounds with 47 seconds left, but does pick up the first down.
At the 36-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense. Timeout by the offense.
Well, I really had two guys open there. Bork back to pass. Has a man. It's going to be a whole shot. Going to be picked off by Gant. And that game is going to be over. Monarch improves to 2-1 on the season. Rod will fall to 2-2 as he is about to enter Mountain West Conference play. As I mentioned earlier, he still has all three users to play against, with Coach Nismo and Sacramento State, Coach Twist with Portland State, and myself with Montana State. Coming up, I think, pretty soon, probably in about 3 weeks. Towson, not exactly sure who he has in his conference. I think Wagner with X-Ray, Pars with Georgetown, and I can't remember the fourth user. But regardless, Nathan Kent player of the game, 228 yards, 3 touchdowns, 56% completion percentage. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you're new here, again, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. I am going to wrap some stuff up, then hit the hay. Should be live, I think, tomorrow night. We got Twist versus Slayer on Thursday with UT Chat versus Portland State. Regardless, of course, we got streams going up this weekend, and we'll see you guys then.